Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Hope everybody is doing well. Today's audio will have nothing to do with magic, but I think it's still a very important topic. As usual, this has been inspired by one of you guys. So, one person, young woman, has sent this to me, and I wanted to discuss this question she had, or was it more of a statement? Because I think that this is something a lot of, especially young women and men as well, are dealing with. And I think it's important to talk about these things. Again, this will not resonate with everybody because it's not everyone's concern, obviously. So let's just get into it. And if you don't like the topic, you can, of course, click out the video. So basically, this girl asked me. Well, I don't think it was a question. She basically said that. Well, I'm gonna start from the beginning. So she is quite insecure, and she doesn't think she's pretty enough, good enough, all of that. And especially her insecurities are coming from her appearance. Needless to say, she is really gorgeous. She's really, really, really beautiful. Objectively gorgeous, but she's like really insecure about her looks. And anyways, she said that she went on a dating app, and basically she got even more insecure about her looks on that app because only the people she was not attracted to were swiping on her. And from the people she swiped on, around 20 or 30% have matched with her, and the other like 70-80% have not. And this has made her think that she's not attractive. Okay. So, obviously, nobody should seek validation on a dating app. If you are seeking validation on a dating app, then clearly you are not giving that validation to yourself. And clearly you have some work to do because this is bad, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is that dating apps are not, measurements of how attractive somebody is. First of all, people will swipe based on your description, your age, your location, a bunch of things, not just your photo. And yes, I guess the photo is the most important thing on a dating app. Never mind. So, another thing is that we all have preferences when it comes to physical appearance. Pretty much every person has a type, and just because somebody is not your type, it doesn't mean you don't find them beautiful or attractive. They're simply not your type. So, you know how we say, oh, she's really gorgeous, but she's not my type, or he's really handsome, but he's not my type. And that's a thing. Think about it. It is totally a thing. For example, I think all women are beautiful and gorgeous, but they're not my type because I'm heterosexual. But I think they're attractive and beautiful. I'm just not attracted to them. Or there are men that I think are super gorgeous, but again, not my type. Anyways, the type thing is one of it. But then the other more important thing, which, I guess doesn't apply to a dating app as much as real life connections. But you have probably noticed that somebody can be your type, but you will still not feel that attraction to them, that chemistry. And this is because what we are truly attracted to is the energy and not the outside. So somebody can totally be your type physically, but you just don't feel it. You're just not attracted. You think they're beautiful, yeah, and they're your type, but you're just not attracted. I bet that every single one of you guys listening has been in situations like this. Am I right? I'm right. So, attraction is a complex thing, and it has nothing to do with appearance. Well, I guess it has something to do with appearance, but not a lot, believe it or not. And it doesn't mean that somebody is not attractive just because somebody has not matched with them. Absolutely not. So I think that's very important to remind people of, because I know you guys all know this, but I just want to remind you of these things. And do you know how there are people that you do not find attractive, in a sense that you don't think they are beautiful looking? Sorry, I had to sneeze. So, in terms, you don't think they're beautiful looking, but you are attracted to them. People that you know are not your type and look nothing um, like somebody you would find beautiful, but you are attracted to them. I bet that everybody has been in a situation like this as well. And it's because you're attracted to their energy. So, when it comes to attraction, again, the most important thing is your energy. Of course, that doesn't mean that you should not take care about your appearance. I'm not saying that. I think that taking care of your looks is really fun, and I think it does give people confidence. I think it's good for you. I have nothing against it. Whatever you like, however you like to look. If you like to have nails done, if you like to have, I don't know, eyelashes, eyelashes done, eyebrows, hair, whatever. If it makes you feel more attractive, if it makes you feel better, I think that's great. I'm not saying that outside should be neglected in any mean. We should all be clean, polished, nice looking. But I just think that in today's day and age, it just became a bit superficial when it comes to appearance, and it is quite sad because it's definitely not something that is that important and something you should be obsessing about and something that should make you feel unworthy, you know. So keep that in mind. I also want to remind everyone, again, I know that everybody knows this, but we tend to forget this, especially young girls, that all of the influencers you're seeing online use filters, Photoshop, Botox, fillers, surgery, all of it. And they do not look, even with all of those enhancements, the way they look online when they get filtered, good lighting, all of it, makeup, everything. So keep that in mind, please, and stop comparing yourself to these fake people. Okay? It's gonna help a lot. Instead, I would really recommend for everybody to follow some influencers that are not about appearance. And I'm not saying that this is bad. Again, if you're interested in makeup, in fashion, great. I mean, that's those are great interests. I'm not saying anything against it. But if it's messing with your self-image, maybe switch to something less superficial, I guess, and more deep, and follow some different types of influencers depending on your interests. Maybe some hobbies you like to do, or something that is not around looks, basically. And that could be very helpful to just remind yourself that appearance is not everything, and there's so much more to life than just trying to look good, you know so that would be my recommendation, because I'm aware that a lot of people get really insecure about their looks when they look at all of those filtered faces on Instagram. And I get it. But, if it really bothers you that much, and if it makes you feel, ugly or insecure or unworthy, then switch to something where you can find your worth, basically. Because I bet you're good at something like maybe art or singing, dancing, so much stuff, and you can watch people that enjoy doing that and learn something from them, and just like progress in those things, because I think it's very important. So I guess that is what I wanted to say. I think it's, every time I get a message from a young girl like this, it does make me sad. And this is why I'm making this audio. Basically, I don't make audios like this often, just because majority of you guys are not in that situation and are a bit older, and are not so easily influenced, but there are so many people who are in that situation, and it makes me sad. So I want to remind everybody that they are beautiful and attractive, and the only person they need validation from is themselves. If somebody doesn't like their photos or, I don't know, match with them on Tinder, it doesn't mean that you are attractive. Absolutely not. And there's so much more to life than just relying on your looks. And also, when it comes to dating, there is so much more than relying on your looks, guys. Remember that. Work on yourself, and you're gonna see how much more attractive you're gonna appear to others, and you're gonna see that energy is everything, because you are energy. You're not, this lipstick you're wearing. So, what we are attracted to is energy. I hope this helps, guys. Bye.